So someone in one of my other videos wanted me to play some more of my ESP guitar because I had mentioned I was thinking of getting rid of it and getting a Les Paul or another guitar. So just been learning new songs, and that was my practicing a Judas Priest song, Breaking the Law. And then let's see if I can get a rendition of a popular song you probably have heard way too many times. My guitar's not perfectly in tune, and I probably need to. I'm getting ready to change the strings because when the strings kind of loose, it's kind of messed up over here. But it's good for practice. And then the other song that I've been learning, the classic song you probably have heard. That was bad. That sucked. I'm gonna do this again. I'm warming up, so this is like my practice routine. That's why I'm not sounding as... I'm not gonna sound rockstar quality yet. So I like to embellish too. I think improvising is a thing you should, once you get the basic skills down and work on it, it's a lot of fun. And recently I've been experimenting with the settings on my Peavey 6505 amp to get the best clean and distortion channels. And this, I have the settings in the video as well. It seems to work pretty well. And of course, another song you probably are familiar with, besides the 3 riffs I played from Scorpions and Judas Priest, is probably this one. So one thing I find warming up, kind of just do like the scales and stretches, and and I like to do a lot of trills, so it really gets your fingers warmed up. a little quicker. So I played for my family this weekend over Christmas holiday. Merry Christmas to everyone. Merry late Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, whatever holiday you celebrate. And they're not really into like, you know, well, I love when I'm playing the kind of music I like is like. They're really not into that, so they're like kind of like more of the bluesy type, you know, non-metal stuff. So I had to play. More like BB King type stuff. And what impressed me about this guitar, even though it's ESP typically is associated with heavy metal guitars, it can do cleans pretty well and blues type stuff pretty good. So it's not just heavy metal. So it can do a lot of stuff, which really surprised me, which is the reason I love this guitar so much. And there was a controversy around ESP M2. Some people hate the M2. They think it's just the LTD Deluxe. But the quality is good. I do want a ESP custom shop M2 or M3, but they're like $5,000 and that's too much money. The ESP USA would be a fun one to get if I got a good deal on a used one. Like a super strat type guitar. A lot of famous musicians use that. I think Kirk Hammett uses a modified custom shop M2 ESP, and Slayer, Hahnemann, before he passed away, started off with Les Paul, then BC Rich, and they went to Jackson Soloist, which I love that guitar. I'd love to have a Jackson custom shop soloist or a King V someday. And then he went to ESP M2, and then he passed away from liver failure. You know, really sad. And then someone was taking pot shots at me all back, say I suck and I need to take lessons. I'm like, well, dumbass, I've been playing less than 2 years and I am taking lessons, so screw you. I'm taking lessons, I'm gonna get better. These guys on YouTube you see that have expensive equipment, they probably have rich parents or free donors, and a lot of them started playing the guitar when they were like 4 or 5 years old, so that's why they're really good. After 20 years you're going to be pretty good if you have any talent. And I think learning how to set up your guitar is important. I'm going to take a class next month on how to do that. It saves a lot of money and get to know your guitar parts well. The Lotus project was really fun and it wasn't expensive to learn how to work on guitars. The other thing I like is, you know, experiment, you know, your guitar. You know, lessons and learning the, you know, scales is important. I mean, just with basic pentatonic, you can do a lot if you use legato and a bunch of techniques. And I like doing pick scrapes, you know. And learn to count. That's one thing rhythm guitar is overlooked. 1 and 2 and, like for example, this one riff I was playing, the Judas Priest riff, you know. listen to the song and see how they do the progressions. And then like on this riff, the tricky part is that they do the palm mutes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and. So that's tricky. That's why I learned at my first gig is the counting and knowing when to play with the rest of the band is really important. That's the trickiest thing a lot of teachers never taught me. I had to learn that the hard way. Rehearsing with a band when I played, you know, how to do counting and stuff like that is important. Like my teacher right now has me doing exercises like, you know, I do like. So I would be like 1, 2 and 3 and. So you get different patterns, so you do like 1. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. No one's perfect. Most of these guys that are professional make lots of mistakes even, and they're always practicing hours a day. And then when they hear it on an album, they probably spend weeks and months dubbing and overdubbing and sampling and fixing stuff. That was a good pinch harmonic. So, you know, subscribe and leave me your comments what you want to hear and see in these videos. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not expecting to get rich off YouTube. I have a day job that pays the bills. I just love guitar and music, and you know, a lot of people are new and they get really stressed and don't know how to find a good teacher. Videos are great, books are great, but a good teacher and the type of music you want to play. The kind of guitar you want depends on the music style. ESP is great for metal and rock. Les Paul, Fenders can pretty much do anything. Strats are good. I like Strats, but the problem with the Fender Stratocaster is they don't have 24 frets. This doesn't have 24 frets, but also the pickups are not really that great for heavier styles of music. You tend to have to use an overdrive or a boost pedal. On this, I'm just using the gain from the amp. I don't even need a boost pedal. I have a boost pedal. I don't use it most of the time unless I'm outside. And also, I think tube amps still are better than solid state. They sound better. I can hear the difference between this and my solid state amps. And then also I listen to amp modelers. Amp modelers are great for home studio recording. I've used the Kemper. I haven't used an Axe Effects yet. I think if you're recording, they're perfect because you get a lot of tones in one box, so I have to buy a bunch of amps and mic them up. But still, I think for live, tube amps the way to go. I don't care what anybody says. You can buy them used for cheap and just replace the tubes or whatever. And if you live in an apartment and you want a tube amp, you want to be able to saturate it and use it great, you can get a attenuator that's worth the money, so you can control the volume without getting evicted from your apartment. and you can still get the sound, and it works great because the flaw on my Peavey tube amp, it doesn't have a master control switch, so I use my JHS attenuator passive pedal to moderate the control on the tunes and stuff. So yeah, so anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. Rock out, man.